Honestly, I forgot all about starting to stream because we're currently on a storm that is showing signs of rotation. We're hurricane chasing. We're near Chiefland, Florida, and we're honestly by a storm that does not look horrible at all on velocity. Looked a little bit better just a little bit ago, but man alive, let me tell you. Windows are trying to fog up. I don't know if that's not working for. I wonder if the air on the windshield. It's like there's something on the windshield.
There's not. I've cleaned them 20 times.
It's really humid. Jesus, hold on. I'm getting a drink of water. It's not either. Or else these would be. Trying to figure this out, guys. There we go. Semi got it. Anywho, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the delay. We were on a storm that actually looked a little decent. It sort of fizzled out, but man, I'll tell you, these are some angry looking clouds, especially right, well, that's not gonna move, obviously. There's some angry looking clouds just off to my northeast. This is one of the starting moments of Hurricane Idalia. We're going to mosey on to the north up towards the town of Perry and get ready for landfall later tonight, early in the morning, and see if some of these starting rain bands can try to spin up a quick tropical tornado. We're in Chiefland, Florida right now, going north. Of course, there's a Circle K gas for $3.54, and I guarantee they got gas that'll go faster than 10 cents a second. They're boarded up.
They don't have
Well, I know
gas.
where I'm at.
What?
I know exactly where I'm at.
You're in Chiefland.
No, we stopped there because I pulled in here because that's Ralph's Burger Home when we come down for Ian. Because I said I'd love to eat there. Because that Circle K, we had stopped at. Holy cow.
I've never seen a KFC Pizza Hut. I only see KFC Taco Bells.
What the hell?
It's a KFC Pizza Hut. It seriously is. Popeyes is booming.
Huddle House is closed.
That's why Waffle House is better. Is that a Sonic?
Where?
That's a bank.
Yeah, that's definitely not a sign.
It says Marathon. Are they getting gas?
Yep, that's a truck full of gas.
With the Dairy Queen. Of course. And then Murphy's. And Taco Bell.
I felt where I'm sitting for a minute.
The Winn-Dixie.
No,
Take it.
just kidding. It is too damn humid to have the heat on. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, radar. There's nothing here.
We did bring food and gas. Plenty.
I just like to stop and fill up when I can because I don't want to use what I got. I want to save it just in case something. This is what I'm talking about, guys.
Holy crap.
Absolutely insane looking clouds on the front end of this strong rain shower. These can spin up tornadoes.
There's a whole Walmart over there.
Yeah.
And we needed a Walmart earlier and we didn't see that because we took the back road.
Whoa, look at this.
This
I
looks
control
fine.
this. I know, I'm just saying.
I gotta.
Hey, Ryan, you got a copy?
I think that a lot of people, especially in this part of
Thank you,
Florida,
Jackie, for the PayPal donations. Much appreciated.
places like this are probably staying back because of that last minute westward shift. I wonder, like, if this cone of uncertainty, if the expected rainfall was right on top of Cedar Key, would these people still be staying behind? I'm interested in that because I still think that we have enough uncertainty here to where, there could be some big changes in the trend. So hopefully it's not, people aren't paying too much attention to the forecasts, right? Because weather people are wrong a lot. How many times have you heard a weather person tell you that? Okay, we're wrong all the time. So all we know for sure, use your own two eyes. You don't need to know any calculus.
That is not a tornado.
I'm getting wet. Whoa.
This 10 or 10 miles south of this town's going to wobble, it's going to expand, it's going to shrink, it's going to do all kinds of things.
No parking, 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. Oh, oops. I'm not parking, I'm just sitting.
It's a hurricane. I like how they strap their sign down. Thinking it's gonna go somewhere.
You all are probably going to hear Ryan because I have him on the trying to make sure my stream's up. I've got 2 streams running at once. Holy shit, it is hot down.
Yeah.
But we'll check back in with them.
Hey Ryan, I didn't hear anything of if you said anything. But anyway, we are just north of Chiefland, Florida. And man, let me tell you, just a minute ago, we just had this very heavy rain shower move through. And the front side of this storm, man, the clouds are absolutely rolling. I mean, you look at the clouds and they're literally rolling. It's crazy to see. But this storm, it's already putting down hefty rain, probably getting wind gusts of 25 to 30. But yeah, these storms are packing a punch on the leading side of this. I was going to show them the clouds, but you know, what is this in front of me?
Okay, thank you, Chris. Yeah, we're going to pull you up full here, and I can tell you got a very impressive storm in front of you. Be careful. Oh, yeah, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, I got you. What's up? I wasn't ignoring you. I had to finish. Now we're going to pull you up full here, and I can tell you got a very impressive storm in front of you. Be careful. Let's actually pull him up. Look at that. Very impressive lowering right in front of Chris there, with another tropical storm that could kind of put down a tropical tornado.
Right behind us.
It's chasing us now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if it does anything, it's going to get us at the light.
Yeah, it just really depends on your proximity to the coast. I see a lot of people in the chat being like, oh, well, you know, we're from Florida. We know how to survive.
Okay, what light is green? Because I literally see none that are green.
I've got faith in you.
None of them.
Most
Oh,
people
now
are
mine is.
Ours is.
It's the people who are
There's an Enterprise. You need a car.
close to the coast or in a place where
They got a Jeep truck.
Close to the coast. Like, if you have to ask that question, you're probably too close. And I promise you, you don't know how to survive this. Nobody in Florida is born with the ability to survive 10 feet of water over their head. Okay? Like, it's just not. You guys aren't amphibians. So, like, that's just the hard truth. Just gotta get a little bit farther inland.
Is there not a turn here? Like,
It's right here.
Hey,
turning
Ryan,
lane now.
getting reports that McDill Air Force Base in Tampa has evacuated all aircraft. So for those of you who are in the area and they're like, oh, is this going to be a bad storm? Last time I checked, it requires a pretty decent storm to have an entire Air Force Base evacuate. So yes, this storm's probably going to be quite significant.
Absolutely. Thank you for that update, Riley.
we're just north of
That's actually
Chiefland.
pretty big.
And this is the backside of one of the leading bands of Idalia.
That's definitely a big deal. And we're going to hear about a bunch of stuff like that. Lots of airports are going to be closed during the peak of the storm.
Hey, look.
I think Tampa is already, like,
I've seen that.
Tampa's pretty much
When you were
preparing
going.
to completely shut down for a period of time. Where's Andy Hill? Andy is probably resting up for the main event here. We're just doing some free coverage right now. This is not the main event. Once again, we're going to take a quick break here in a couple of hours. We're going to try to sleep a week, and then we're going to get up bright and early and do this all over again, but like the real deal during landfall.
All right, why it's a little bit quiet.
I think we're going to go live more than likely.
Just want to mention that our stream is sponsored today.
I still don't know for sure. Probably around 5 a.m.
Scrub Blade.
And we're just going to...
People ask me what's different about Scrub Blades compared to other wipers. Well, Scrub Blade clears and other blades smear it. Plain and simple.
How much gas we have.
They're not miracle blades. You're still going to get the stubborn bugs. But the big difference is you can see better at night.
When the Air Force says,
It's definitely better than any normal premium wiper blade that I've used. Everybody needs wiper blades. Well, you might as well buy scrub blades. I can't talk.
the last thing that we want, like, I'm very
They have tiny little scrubbers molded in that scrubs the windshield. Helps scrub bugs, bird crap, pollen, or snow, ice from your windshield. But hey, you want scrub blades. That's all I have to say. Much appreciated for them supporting our stream today. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all, our supporters. And Scrub Blade is a big supporter of the 606. North of Chiefland. And if you want to be a supporter of the 606, well, it's in the pinned comment. We have our supporter PayPal and our supporter Cash App. It's all very much appreciated. It goes towards food, gas, and any supplies that we may need while we're here chasing Idalia. This is one of the heavier bands that have moved through. The front side of this, though, man alive, that was wild looking.
Well, it's just as ridiculous, maybe, to be staying where you are.
I appreciate you subscribing.
This situation, not for everybody. But people,
We're probably going to be live.
evacuation orders are in place.
If you want me to tell you the truth, you all are probably going to hear me snoring tonight.
Pretty much all I can say.
Because I'm probably not going to end the live stream. We're going on the live stream until at the least noon tomorrow. So if you all are here for the long run, I'm here for the long run. Hello.
I almost pissed on myself, and I just could.
Just randomly scrolled past a video of Taylor Swift's motorcade,
And it wasn't even that loud.
and it's full.
I have a 5-hour energy.
I don't think I can show
What?
it. It's copyright or something like that. I don't know.
Nothing.
What is this right over here?
Anyways, if you're just now tuning in, this is not a Taylor Swift live stream. This
A very
is
weird shape cloud.
live coverage of
That.
the precinct.
You don't see
Above
that?
the tree.
That like little bowl?
Yeah, above the tree.
Yeah, above the tree in the building.
Yeah, right above.
Idalia right
the
now
Yeah.
is going through rapid intensification. We expect it to be active. Start pushing significant storm surge up into places like Tampa and Tampa Bay here soon as well. We do expect by at least 2 a.m. tonight we're going to have an 115 miles per hour sustained wind around the core of the storm with 140 mile per hour gusts. That's
You want some
going to
crackers?
No,
Right there.
I'm good.
I'm starving.
somewhere between
I burnt my Subway sandwich. My teeth were about to pop.
and we do expect
You all see this right here?
flooding in the form of storm surge during
That's what I was looking at.
maybe some places
This storm, I wouldn't be shocked to see it go warned
overtaking houses and trees
because it's turning into more of a linear shape.
miles inland and along the coast here as some crazy amounts of water get pushed in by the hurricane. I showed this earlier, but if we look at a map of Florida, this part of Florida specifically is at a huge disadvantage when it comes to hurricanes. Thankfully, it's actually pretty rare for hurricanes
And just like that,
to really hit this part of Florida.
it's gone.
Because, I mean, look at Florida, right? A lot of times your hurricanes
FSU, Florida State University.
Where's that at?
Sometimes they'll come
Um,
up like this, and they'll skirt
Somebody
around,
asked,
you know,
I go to
sometimes
FSU, how much flooding to expect should I leave?
Florida, and,
I have no clue where that's at.
Florida State University.
you know, graze the southern tip of Florida.
Is it Miami, Orlando?
Hurricanes are no
Windshield's fogging up.
thing for Florida, obviously.
Tallahassee.
However,
I'd be watching it close. It's not expected to head up to Tallahassee, but anything could be ruled out, especially with this. Yeah.
Done this really weird and rare maneuver where at the last minute they've taken Florida
Oh, well, look in front of us. We're just gonna follow it up to Perry. Why not?
It's not following us now.
And I can follow up the back side of it and leave the windows down because it's hot as shit in here. I can't see nothing for this wire. And that. Back this way. You all are gonna hear Ryan behind me. Well, he's not behind me, but you're gonna hear Ryan. I watch the stream behind the scenes to make sure that my stream's still up and running on his end. So
That is
Oh, what now?
that is where we are
yeah, over there.
right now, and it's hard to tell exactly where the biggest storm surge is going to happen, but it's going to be somewhere in this general vicinity. If I was thinking in this area now, I would be evacuating. I would be thinking about it. If I was even this far back, and if I had the luxury, if I could just do it, without like any sort of like major impacts on my life, I would put it down. Get out there and take a trip to, I don't know, go somewhere fun. I don't know. Go ahead, right.
Hey Ryan, so this is slightly delayed from the Air Force plane, but it looks like around half an hour ago they did confirm another 986 millibar pressure reading. So that is just another confirmation that this is strengthening. However, it does look like the plane is re-entering the core soon, so we should get another update.
Okay, and Riley, I love your idea of putting the hurricane information in place of breaking weather up there. That's not something I'm going to be able to do without being able to edit that text in the similar way that we do the other things in the overlay. So that would be worth a ping to Ryan to see if we can get that fixed at least before tomorrow. Maybe even this evening. That sounds like something that could potentially be done pretty quick.
It's like 200 degrees in here. Beef O'Brady's is open.
What?
Beef O'Brady's is open.
Oh, that's a sports bar.
Oh, look, I think we're getting ready to have another interview from our reporters here. And it's the fire people that were supposedly about to kick them out. It looks like they just made friends with them, son. Look at this. They're not ready for me yet, but I'm pulling it up anyways.
What?
You gonna see the mobile scooters on top of the buildings? Hurricane prayer meeting.
That's ongoing right now.
Thursday and Friday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Thursday and Friday.
Then Monday, Tuesday.
Waiting for the orange light. I'll throw it over to them. Yeah, they're near Crystal River, but a little bit farther to the north near Yankeetown. Specifically in a place called Bird Creek Beach, near the Bird Creek boat ramp. Actually on it.
Where's everybody watching
Got
from?
the orange light there from our reporter. Real quick before you guys start, I just want to say the mic is just a little bit low, so just try to get it as close to our mouths as possible. But otherwise, I'm excited to hear what these guys had to say. Take it away, Caleb.
Alrighty, Ryan, can you hear us okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
Vegas.
I'm joined
Watching from Vegas.
Members of the English Fire Department here. They came down, we thought they were going to
Alabama.
case. They're just coming to check in, see what's going on, make sure everything was okay down here. But we're going to ask them a couple questions, and really the big one is what are you guys
Jacksonville.
doing with English fires?
Los Angeles.
When hurricanes come like this one.
Basically, right now we're trying to inform everybody in Yankeetown that the possibility of the
Letcher County, Kentucky, Harlan, Kentucky.
When that surge comes in, also
Welcome in, welcome in. We are north of Manatee Road, Florida. Yes, that is a town.
Manatee Road?
And that's doing exactly what
We also have a lot of elderly out here that is going to need help to get out with all of the warnings that are coming in at this point. Informing everybody of the tornado warnings that are going to be coming with all of this. And that's basically our biggest one right now. We are letting them know now that we do have MREs and cases of water down at the YMCA.
What did
we
you
have
say about Cedar
sandbags
Key?
available for anybody that needs to block their front doors and garages.
And then, is there anything that would prohibit the fire department responding or emergency services responding post-storm? So, or even when the storm's still kind of happening, but like people might be trapped, so they're calling 911, they're worried about their safety. Is there anything that would like prohibit you guys from going out there to make any kind of rescues?
Absolutely. So Levy County has a
We're in
protocol
the
that
little
we follow
book
with the
of this.
Levy County EMS.
And I
We
see a
will not
big blower
respond
there.
to winds over 35 miles an hour. So anything that's a gust or sustained winds
Right
of
here.
35 miles an hour,
Look
we cannot
behind this gas
respond. Our
station.
trucks cannot handle that kind of pressure.
Right.
Also, if the waters are covering the road and we cannot see what under that water, we will not respond down those roads. So if you're stuck down any of those roads, we won't be able to get out to you until it's safe to do so.
We have a bit of a lowering, guys, just off to our west.
I assume you guys will have a donation center set up somewhere in town, kind of helping get supplies out to the people that need it most. What kind of things are you guys going to need to help the community members of Ingles?
Anything that would be household needs. If somebody loses everything in their house, which can happen, furniture, clothing, anything like that. Toiletries are going to be a big thing for these people out here. I'm not entirely sure right now where the donation site is going to be. More than likely, if you have anything to donate after the storm and you don't have word of that, you can always drop it off at Town Hall or at the English Fire Station, which is located on Highway 40 in English.
Big water right here.
Starting route to Perry.
That you would normally use on a daily basis would be something
For 57 miles. Continue straight.
So much, we really appreciate it. Stay safe.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, great questions, Caleb. Thank you so much for that. And we'll be checking back in with you. Just holler at you when you got somebody up there to step on the stage, the y'all stage. You guys are talking to everybody today. Awesome. Very cool stuff. Caleb and Chandra and the whole y'all squad crew are absolutely killing it out there. We're talking to, they've been out there all day, by the way, talking to city officials, city managers, and all that stuff, helping figure out, what's the y'all squad's place here.
Starting route to Perry.
Just want to go up and help and do what we can.
In 3.5 miles,
Yes, it's
turn right
379
onto State
there.
Road 349.
They're also doing a great job of getting questions answered that are
See if you
really
can connect your hotspot to that.
and you heard them say that they're not going to respond to anything over a certain miles per hour. And I want you guys to understand that is a good thing. It sounds like something that you like. It's like, really, why? There's mandatory evacuations, right? And those firefighters, those police officers and stuff have families. And they have lives that they want to protect, right?
Starting route to Perry.
Evacuation. And you decide
For 56 miles, continue straight.
you are putting people's lives at risk that didn't ask for that, right? They didn't, these people are heroes.
Very much
and they're
appreciated
probably
for
gonna save
liking.
you anyways. Some of them might even die trying to save you. But there has to be
Very, very
restrictions
much
in place,
appreciated.
especially when there's mandatory evacuation orders in place to, protect the people that we need around to help the people that need help. So if there's a mandatory evacuation order in place, and you just find out too late that you made the wrong decision to stay, it might be a little bit harder to get somebody to respond to your call, which is completely understandable in my opinion.
We're under the backside of the book.
Yeah, great questions from Caleb there. Caleb's awesome. That's Caleb Beecham. The two people that you've seen today on doing the reporter thing are Caleb Beecham and Chandra secretary of the All Squad channel.
Stream went down. It said stream went down.
Yeah, it's wobbling quite a bit to the east. I'm seeing that. I don't know what that's going to mean for the overall trajectory of the storm. It could wobble pretty hard back to the west as well, but right now, this thing is pretty far displaced from the projected path. So, once again, you know, I've taken the cone off of the thing, because I hate that daggone thing. The cone is dumb, alright? We are no longer worried about the daggone cone. We're looking at the storm where it is. We're trying to just kind of estimate where it's going. Let's not narrow it down. Let's not narrow it down. Let's just say that, oh crap, like the whole western side of Florida here needs to be paying attention to this. And the closer you are to the coast, the more seriously you should take this. I think that's a better approach to hurricane forecasting. Like over the years, the goal has always been, you know, we've got good science, we've got good meteorologists, and all this stuff is true. We've got better forecast models and stuff. So let's try to pinpoint the exact area where people need to take this hurricane seriously. And I think that's wrong. We used to do it back in the 60s and stuff. We just said, oh, listen, it's going to hit somewhere. Everybody can get out there. I think that's honestly a better way of doing it. That's a better way of like communicating, reporting information, in my opinion. My goodness, man, you can really see it here. This thing is turning into a monster fast. Because what we're creating is that the rapid intensification and the hard east somehow slams it into land sooner and keeps it from getting too out of hand. If this stays over water too long, it's going to be a bad situation, guys. It's already going to be a bad situation, but it's only going to get worse.
Is this another one of them lights at number green?
That is a monster of a storm before you. Hurricane Idalia.
Connected.
Honestly, pretty
If
close
it
to
don't
Tampa
pop up
right
the
now.
red
The
thing, yeah.
storm surge problems should start ramping up.
We're watching
soon.
a storm near
I'm watching that pop.
There was a
Fanning Springs,
okay.
Florida. Currently, we're in Florida, obviously.
Could this go to a Cat 4? Absolutely, it could.
I don't know why I have GPS to Perry. It's literally straight. No, I work with Ryan. He's another YouTuber, Ryan All, y'all.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at radar again. Still looks incredibly impressive on radar as well. You can see that eye wall becoming more impressively illuminated.
In the car, near the Florida-Georgia line.
Several problems for Tampa tonight. I'm watching that very closely. We got an update from Riley. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, so I was just taking a look at the tides for tomorrow, as well as what time this hurricane is expected to make landfall. It looks like it's going to make landfall around 8, 9 a.m. Unfortunately, high tide tomorrow is 9 a.m. Like we said multiple times throughout this live stream, it is a supermoon, so that high tide is going to add 3.5 additional feet of water to sea level when we see that high tide.
Wow. So that's awesome information from Riley. I didn't even know that the supermoon effect would be that impactful on high tide. So that makes it even worse.
Starting route to Cape Beach.
what?
For 36
beach.
miles, continue straight.
Whenever we do forecasts, and whenever you make a forecast, you do any sort of reporting, weather events or anything like that, you always have to think about the weather rules. A lot of times we're forecasting tornadoes.
Starting route to King.
Taking a different way.
That we have for a tornado, and it's all the
I
ingredients.
don't want to go back through Steen Hatching, go up the back roads.
We can always film it. It's the same thing.
Starting route to King Beach.
And hurricanes and all that stuff.
For 35 miles, continue straight.
You're gonna have to keep the
Failure
windows
modes
down.
here. Like, in fact, there's a lot of enhancing factors. The soup, like,
We'll just keep
that's something you
swapping it.
normally don't think about whenever you're doing hurricane forecast. But now this extra little cherry on top that's like, oh yeah, that's that's definitely going to happen, and it's
Yep.
potentially going to.
It is associated with Idalia.
So it's stuff like that that we, it's not. The point of talking about it isn't to be like, we got a super moon and it's going to be like this crazy, wacky thing. No, it's like, hey, seriously, this is something that we normally don't have to worry about. It could add an additional 2 to 3 feet to high tide, and high tide could occur around the time the peak storm surge starts coming in. And you put all those things together, and hopefully that equals a message that, resonates with somebody enough to be like, oh crap, I should probably go, or I should at least do something, make some sort of preparations to try to get through this storm. Whereas otherwise, maybe they wouldn't. Yeah, it's dragging a lot
Over there.
with it.
See
Storm
that?
surge is going to be pretty gnarly. The Radar Omega app is a great place to keep up with a lot of this stuff. One of the things that we can do here is obviously in the Radar Omega app, you can turn on the cyclone report, and I'll have Project Mesoport as part of the screen. And you'll be able to have that on your app too if you're like a certain level of subscription. I'm not sure exactly which one it is.
The terrain here absolutely sucks. Outside the window.
Right. You can go over here to the side down and turn and you can literally look at some of the data and information from the floating devices out there in the ocean. We've got wave heights of 16 feet here near this part of the storm. Dominant wave period of 13 seconds. And the surface temperature of 85 degrees net. There's not a lot of radar apps. Like, if you go to the app store, you
get one of them blue
download yourself a
pads.
free radar app. You're not going to be able to do half the stuff that you
Plus
do
everything that's around that
on Radar
ordinance.
Mega.
So
I think it's $9.
it ain't
There are
already.
subscription levels, and it's worth every penny, but even at the basic level, you get pretty much everything that you need. The movie stuff is awesome. Some of these are on the line, but some of these even have cameras on them. So if you see the ones with like the little green thing on it, this is a time lapse of the day out here in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. There was one out near Hurricane Franklin earlier that caught the whole progression of that, which was quite amazing to watch. And there are a couple more movies that this will go past on its approach, and we will be checking in with those as time goes on. On top of the movies, Radar Omega, which, by the way, if you want it, link in the description. They are a big supporter of us, so I try to shout them out every stream. We got live HD cameras where we expect some of the highest surge to be. Some of these are battery powered. We've got cellular.
If you're just tuning in,
here.
smash that like button. It's very, very much appreciated. This live stream more than likely is going to go all
And we might even be able to get wind speed off of some of them. We got one over here near Keaton Beach. Sorry, Fish Creek. Look at this. They're everywhere, guys. Look at that. Like, we're going to have literally more views of this thing than pretty much anybody else. And the goal here is hopefully everybody is evacuating from these areas, right? And one of the reasons why somebody might not want to evacuate is like, well, I don't want to miss it. I've lived here my whole life. I don't want to leave the neighborhood behind. I wouldn't be able to go 50 miles away to help out in that way tomorrow. And it looks like Y'all Force One is on the move again. Here's our forward angle view.
Look over there.
A Circle K here. During the hurricane, which once again, they're not going to be in the strong part of the hurricane. They're definitely going to get some winds and
I
stuff.
wonder if I can get a view of that.
During the hurricane, we will have them out and about, not in anything dangerous, and we'll be able to monitor what's happening wherever they are through the really, I think, probably one of the best
motorized vehicles. So I have to go
live
this way?
camera setups
The car coming out of there.
on a vehicle
Oh,
ever.
no, this
It's
way.
going to be really cool. We'll show some of that tomorrow.
Proceed to the route.
Shut up, Siri.
But the goal is to keep them out of harm's way.
This looks like big holes.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Northeast 170th Street. Then turn right onto US 19.
Let's see here. Bacon, thank you so much for the very generous super chat.
Oh, it's
Says,
bicycle
love from
brake. Good
Punta
thing I didn't go
Gorda,
that way.
Florida. We watched
Good
you
thing I
until
didn't
we
go that
lost
way.
power during Ian.
That's a bicycle.
Love everything that you and the Chasers do. Keep spreading the word. You're moving mountains. Stay safe, y'all. That was that one. That's why we're so adamant about this one. We hope that we can have the same amount of positive influence.
I'm gonna put it down here out of the way. Still down? I might as well not even try then. Connect it back over to mine. Must have been down for a while because they ain't even gonna do it. Bad service issues, guys. Service sucks horribly. Get back home, we're buying a cell phone first. Hey Ron, you got a copy? This is Chris.
Why is that? Well, let's answer that question after we hear from our Y'all Force One crew. What do you got, guys? I can hear you.
All right, I couldn't hear you, so that was the reason I thought I lost you. So I just wanted to talk about this very because after leaving the Bay Area,
What is this coming?
and I just wanted to share with you.
Or is this a wreck?
People that we saw in town. Pretty much every single shop was closed up and sandbagged around the doors, and kind of any point of entry, businesses reported up. So it's good to see that people are really taking that back seriously, even though there are a few stragglers that are going to be staying around back being needless. The fire department was going to check on them as we were leaving town. It does seem like the majority of the population along the coast has begun to evacuate, if not they've already evacuated.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. And you guys, you killed it out there. You asked a lot of good questions. A lot of people found it very insightful and very interesting what the fire crew especially had to say. So you're doing great things out there. So just keep us updated. If anything else comes up, we'll be following along. And we're going to go back to LTV here.
You sure?
Anyway, so the I-name storms, it's in the middle, right? So usually we are at the point that we are in right now, as far as the amount of storms that is near September 7th. Okay, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule here. But also, around September 7th is when we are in peak hurricane season. That's when the hurricanes usually are the most intense. So the I-name storms, although there is a whole lot of coincidence involved there, it just happens to be
and as soon as I turn that way, I was nervous.
Average time,
even though I have full bars.
Impressive storms show up. A close contender to
I wonder if I could
storms as
turn
far
that
as
way.
like most impactful storms would be.
Can I turn here?
F's and K's.
I'm gonna try.
So a lot of letters really close to I. So yeah, and then the reason we retire storms. So Hurricane Ian will never happen again. It's possible that Hurricane Idalia will never happen again. Because we retire those names. Some names, like if there's a hurricane, I don't know, Aiden or something, and it's just a Category 1, it doesn't do anything that's like specifically noteworthy. There will be another Aiden in the future. We recycle the names, but we retire the really intense ones. The I letter has the most retired names out of any other. I think it's like 13 or 14 of the I name storms have been retired.
Hey Ryan, if you got a copy, I am just near Cross City, Florida. Looking at a storm just to my north. I'm noticing very, very low-hanging clouds, and looks like even an uptick in velocity. And let me tell you, this storm, you just have to see it to see what I'm seeing. Very, very low clouds, very dark. So yeah, this may be a storm to watch. We're gonna continue to track north with this storm, but man, let me tell you, these are some tree hugging storms as they move off to the north.
Y'all for
Dark. So yeah, this may be a storm to watch. We're gonna continue to track north with this storm, but man, let me tell you, these are
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll get you pulled back up. I don't think we have you right now, but I see the storm that you're on, and I think it's definitely rotating more from your vantage point than what we can tell through radar. So definitely one to keep an eye on.
that front end, right there.
Right now, but I see the storm that
Yeah,
you're on.
because everything is spinning.
It's definitely rotating more from your vantage point than what we can tell through radar. So definitely.
You get in a tropical system and all your stuff spins.
Is my mic
Okay, now
really
why?
loud now? Okay, no, it's not.
Why is it telling me to go left? I go right. What are you doing? I'm not going left. I'm going right. Come on, car. Are you turning? I don't trust signal lights, especially in Florida.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, shut up, Siri. I'm going the right way.
For 27 miles, continue straight.
Oh yeah, but anyways, I'm using the Radar Omega app here. You guys can do the same thing on your phone. To look at the 3D view of Hurricane Idalia, which this will be even
Peacock.
impressive and useful.
Did you see the peacock?
It really can see deep down into the
I'm
island.
home now. I'm happy.
You ain't seen a gator.
See what I'm talking about with those new convective bursts. See how they're popping up above the rest of the storm.
This road goes right with this storm.
Not necessarily really high, but they're cooler. And
How much a truck for sale on the buy real quick?
Want money?
I'll sell my toes.
212 of you watching. Very, very much appreciated. We're currently watching a storm north of Cross City, Florida, that is showing signs of rotation. Very, very low-hanging clouds. It's one of the feeder bands to Hurricane Idalia. So we're going to continue to go north. We were originally going to go north anyway, up towards the town of Perry, but then this storm tried to get its act together. So we're going to watch this storm. This road actually curves with the storm, so we may be able to get in front of it and give you all an even better view. But if you can't tell, you can see on the right side of the road and the left side of the road, there's a lot of trees. So we're gonna try to get you all a good view. There's no mountains here like back home, so I can't go on a mountain to show you.
Mountains, just trees and flat land.
And if service does go down, we'll come back momentarily. Like I said, very, very poor service in certain areas of this stretch of road. If you're just tuning in, make sure you slap that like button. It's very much appreciated. It helps me more than you know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to be live all night long tracking Hurricane Idalia. And if you want to be a supporter of the channel, it's in our pinned comment, our supporter PayPal and our supporter Cash App. It's all very much appreciated. It goes towards fuel, food, and any supplies that we need to get while tracking Idalia. It's all very, very much appreciated. What is that? Sounds like bags hitting each other.
It's in the trunk.
There goes that street. Coming and going. I wish they'd fix this shit. Now what's rattling?
Yeah, it's the HAFS
Sorry.
I'm not using it.
Right around the
User equal,
So
yeah.
I'm going to say that the landfall for me is dead. I'm going to try to land by 5
Oh, don't you do this again, windshield.
And we'll just go.
Trying to fog over.
Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, I'm just actually so remember like a few minutes ago you accidentally said Ian? Well, in the recent Hurricane Ian warning, they accidentally said Ian instead of Idalia, so it's been corrected already. But they actually did send out a hurricane warning saying, prepare now, Hurricane Ian is on the way.
Hey, it's a very
Wow.
easy mistake to make, especially when there's so many, similarities.
Oh yeah, it's losing its shit now, of course. I think it's raining behind us now.
But yeah, so we
See
are
this?
watching
You see
Idalia
this shit?
today, and tomorrow.
Like little lines of
Talking
You're
about.
letting-
fog over.
That's what it is. You're running
We
into
are
the wall.
expecting this to make landfall around 9 a.m.
Yeah, it'll be
9
around
9
8 or
a.m.
so.
So I think that we're going to start our live stream tomorrow around 5 a.m. And so what that means is we're going to go live at 5. We're going to stick around. We're going to watch the storm approach the big band of Florida, and then we're going to
Jesus, what
with it
is
all
that
the way
rattling?
probably into Georgia.
bothering me.
Whenever it makes landfall, let's say
You
it's
not hear
completely onto
I
land
do,
by
but
10
what do you want me to do about it?
Nothing, I'm just saying what is
We back
that?
up and we go,
You
oh,
want
no,
me to hang out the
we're
window
gonna
and
keep
crawl
going,
through the back window and
until
back
probably
to the trunk?
dips below hurricane status, which could be 2-3 p.m. So we'll be with you for probably around 10 hours, if not more, tomorrow, walking you through everything. And of course, since we can't go like 24/7, and this is going to continue to cause impacts on the Carolina coast as well, we're going to talk about the forecast and the updated trajectory and what's going to happen up there throughout the day as well tomorrow. So we're not going to leave anybody behind, but it is our job to kind of focus on the areas that have potentially the
Hey, how you
worst
doing?
impacts coming. 5 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be 5 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, so if
Yeah.
you subscribe and turn notifications on, you'll get that notification. I don't know how many of you are going to be awake. I'm assuming a lot of you will be.
Hope that ain't
You can
nobody.
join us in the morning. We'll be here through the afternoon.
Shannon told her
If
to
you
come get
want
out
more
of the car.
intermittent updates from me, the best place to get those is
Maybe
on
if we get down towards this beach, we'll see a
X,
water
whatever you
spout.
wanna call it. It's the easiest place to send out
Hey,
little
Charles.
rapid fire updates and links and stuff. My name on there is @Ryan Hall, y'all. And also,
That
it's
storm
gonna
we
be a
were
good
just
place
looking
that
at
has
pretty
storm
much just
support.
up and
So
took a
even if you're
dump.
very far inland, you're not evacuating or anything, tree limbs see it. And you can send a picture to me on Twitter at Ryan Hall, y'all. It's a big part of the show. I guess it helps us tell the story of what's happening.
I think we just look at you.
And also, a lot of people like to help tag me and things.
You're 15 miles east of Chiefland. Hey, I was just in Chiefland.
So Twitter's a good place to do that.
Look at this storm.
My name's
It just
Ryan
took a
Hall,
complete
all
shit.
social media as well. Facebook,
Watch.
Instagram,
It just completely took a shit.
whatever else. I don't
Watch
even know what happened.
Watch it. Watch it. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Takes a shit.
There's 2 million of you guys that follow me over there, so you can do that. And we've got somebody monitoring all the inboxes. So if you don't have Twitter or X and you can only send something through one avenue, then we've got somebody checking Facebook too.
Cane juice. Hurricane. Where did you get that?
Yeah, we're trying to do all of it. I was very surprised that people were interested about the weather on TikTok, but
Show you all what she's doing. Yeah, exactly.
especially the younger audience who usually ignores the weather stuff. Go ahead, Riley.
That's not fun. Let's take it.
So good news.
Then boy.
In the last 45 minutes, we did experience another 3 millibar pressure drop. This brings us to 960. Is the barrier, or not the barrier, but that 965, that is like right there next to a Category 3 hurricane.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Riley.
After dark.
Right. We
So-
knew this was coming. We knew the rapid intensification was coming. But what you hope for in a situation like this is you hope to go to the satellite and you're
Where
like,
was that?
What?
Near Bucka Bronde?
where the rapid intensification is. It's supposed to be happening by now. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening. We are very aware of exactly how strong the storm is getting, and it's, once again, doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. So it's going to cause some big time problems up there.
That's quick.
But maybe even as far south as around Tampa.
I would never love to, so I just couldn't do it.
That was quick. I got both of them. 45 and 40. Look.
You're trusting us to make
I think it's going to be a good chase, guys. Look over there at that.
and try to take
Oh
it
my
out.
God.
We're not going to be streaming a period of time before we
I promise you
get
we'll make it back out though.
Mess it up.
Look on the camera. Up in the clouds from the camera. On the camera. Of course it says my screen's down again.
On feed, or if it needs to be refreshed or what, but it is frozen.
I love how it stays on here, but it won't stay up there.
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Yeah, it's soon to be potentially 2 major hurricanes in the Atlantic at the same time, Franklin and Idalia.
I wish these trees were flat.
Oh, that does not
Right.
make sense.
I wish it was flat with no trees. There we go. Because these clouds are crazy.
There's somebody that knows.
Off
Goes
to
through
my
that. This is
east.
Hurricane Franklin, way out in the Atlantic Ocean. We are Category 3 right now. It flirted with Category 5 right
Read
now.
it.
Oh, it's dark. It's completely dark.
Where's St.
We've got a
George
radar Omega buoy right in the eye.
I have no clue where St. George Island is.
It's dark.
I don't know much about Florida.
Wow. Information coming from that though. But anyways, yeah, this will be a Cat 3. Idalia will likely be a Cat 3 at the same time. That's 2 major
Turn this back
hurricanes
up. Let's go.
in the
Keep it that
Atlantic
way.
Basin. In
The closer we get to Tallahassee, the better service we'll have.
I don't know when that happened last.
That is until the hurricane hits. then I don't know how service will do. I know during Hurricane Ian, I kept service during the entire hurricane. It was after we left to go back towards Tampa that we lost service. I don't know. I don't think we should go to this beach. It's getting dark. We ain't gonna be able to see nothing. I forgot it gets dark early. Oh, just south of Apalachicola. I think it's going to be a little further east than that. Still going to get destructive winds, though.
Some of these northerly storms. This is an outer band of Hurricane Idalia that was producing some tornado warnings earlier. Now it's producing severe thunderstorm warnings with damaging winds moving up towards St. Augustine and Green Cove Springs and Keystone Heights. So we've got 47 to 57 mile per hour winds coming into this area as the first outer band of Idalia moves into northern Florida. Still not seeing any actual tornadoes.
Whoa!
Some of these are rotating quite a bit, so I wouldn't be
That's a big shelf
surprised to see some
cloud.
tornado warnings here soon.
And guess what? There's trees.
This,
I actually got one uploaded.
I need a drone.
as far displaced from the center.
Like, I would love it if I knew how to fly a
Circulation,
drone.
Tremendous.
That way I could get above these trees to see this, because this is awesome.
Tremendous winds out here already, so get ready for potentially damaging winds in Lake City and Jacksonville later this month.
Do they know that I'm, like, in the hurricane? Is that why it's, like, expedited? Like, do they know I'm in the hurricane? That's why they're expediting stuff? Like, usually that wouldn't come till tomorrow.
Probably. I don't know.
Speed limit goes down to 55.
Maybe where they bought it
CJ Wright, thank you very much
early in the day.
for that very generous super chat.
I shouldn't have got
He
gas.
says because I have a cousin in
Well, that's only 4 cents cheaper.
Dublin, Florida. I hope she doesn't need you folks.
Here
Hope
I
she
am,
doesn't either.
taking more than 10 miles.
Hey, that is the way we went to Steen Hatch.
Here is our nonprofit organization, the Y'all Squad. We're stationed down there, ready to respond if called upon.
Area is 26 miles, Tallahassee is 70.
Hopefully, we're going to be able to.
Are we really that close to Tallahassee? Tallahassee.
Relief,
Tallahassee.
and you guys have been great with your support.
Zach called just text me.
Specifically today
Where
through
did you
the
decide to go?
y'allsquad.org. If I can remember what button I need to push here, I'll show you.
Where are we at?
Specifically
10
today
mile.
through the
10 now.
y'allsquad.org,
10
we've
what was
got,
that?
16
I agree with this
$100
steep
raised. We
Yeah.
expect that to be
All this travel making me hungry.
about it more.
Flash flooding
And
in
obviously,
Florida. What?
we're going to make our own contributions and whatever's needed to get that number.
I'm not hungry, but I'll probably stop and get her something.
Whenever we do our actual relief
You don't wanna
stuff
tell the horror
after the
story on
hurricane,
Subway?
hopefully, there's not much to do.
That was bad.
Did Hannah get her Panda Express? She did not.
No, I did not. And I didn't get to go to.
As much of those resources as possible.
We went to Steen Hatchie
You guys
earlier to look at the road that went nowhere, literally. The road that went nowhere.
What was it?
And nothing's open down there. Well, there were no restaurants down there really anyway. So we had to eat at Subway, which was closing in like 30 minutes for like the hurricane. And they were out of most of the stuff. So we got to eat burnt Subway sandwich.
You'll hear me talk about that more.
I didn't eat mine. The seagulls got mine.
And of course, we've already got some stashed up. You guys just support on a regular basis.
They're going to Perry.
Even if you can't, if you've already
It's small town stuff.
Oh, man.
You don't have to again.
It's like a small big town, like something you drive through. Like on the way down from, you remember coming down from Tallahassee, we'd hit them towns, and then it'd be like this for 30 miles, then we'd hit another town. So they don't have a lot of restaurants, but they'll have some.
Across western Florida this evening.
There's a new mesoscale discussion.
The Storm Prediction Center is talking about that tornado threat now across western Florida. So once again,
Dramatic
around
threat.
Tampa, that's going to become a problem pretty soon.
Tornado watch likely coming. Tornado threat will likely develop across western Florida this evening, and that does include where we're at. So our tornadic threat is ramping up.
Are going to rotate like crazy.
Not for the storm beside me because it's completely took a dump, but yeah, it completely took a dump.
These storms right here, we got to watch closely as they approach Punta Gorda.
The eye is visible on Tallahassee radar. Look, the eye is visible on Tallahassee radar. We're heading towards Perry, Florida. It's funny that we're heading to Perry because I'm from Perry County in Kentucky, and we're losing service. What? Somebody just messaged the page and said, "Oh my God, we have the same name." I gotta go look at this.
Okay, so actually the number for the All Squad donations thing is actually quite a bit higher than that, but it's just frozen on my end for some reason. It's broken. So thank you guys. Thank you for whatever number it is.
Hey, so I'm gonna put you on speaker, so I'm streaming.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, where am I at compared to Perry? Holy shit, I'm actually really close. I'm in Salem.
Yeah, I saw your spotter at work location pretty close.
Oh, so you're stalking me? Okay.
Yeah, well, I seen you was close by before.
I was gonna go south and try to run it back up, but there's too many damn trees on this road to drive at night with that shit, man.
I don't know. People down there right now got death wish.
There's so many people down in Cedar Keys still, dude.
I hope some of them are trying to ride it out there.
Yeah, they're not leaving.
Like residents?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, and a ton of them.
Did Edgar end up leaving?
Great.
Not yet. Yeah, it wasn't but about 2 or 3 feet from the road when I left about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. Yeah, shit's gonna get wild here tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and listen, I'm gonna tell you this ahead of time. I've heard this from a lot of sources. You know how everybody's going to Horseshoe Beach?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Is there only one road in and one road out?
Yeah, they're saying it's a death trap.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so there's a hell of a shelf cloud behind me, and there's nothing on radar. I don't understand.
There's a storm on radar, but it's nothing really significant.
No, the one that's up near Mayo, that's a funny name for the town, but that storm, whenever I was down in Cross City, dude, had a funnel, like it was touching the trees, and then it just like hit the shit bucket.
Yeah. Oh, and the Taco Bell here in town is closed.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
What's open 2 weeks? Because she's hungry.
Some Mexican place, I think some cops were sitting at, but besides that, literally nothing's open. Like every year, within a 5-mile radius.
Is there a McDonald's?
Nope, it's closed.
No! Shit.
If you want anything, we're gonna have to go up to Tallahassee and then come back down.
Yeah, I'm good on that. What the hell is behind me? I shit you not when I say it looks like there's a funnel behind me over the road.
You can be like that one person on Twitter and say water spout spotted, and it's literally Scud.
Dude, there's been clouds screwing with me all day. When I was in Cedar Keys earlier, we were watching a storm that was over Inglis, I think it was. Dude, I zoomed in on my phone because I couldn't see it too good, and dude, holy cow.
Yeah.
Like, stuff is tried all day, but it's not done it.
Yeah, no, that's lacking something.
Yeah, it's probably gonna wait till dark, and then it's gonna go ape shit because you can't see nothing.
There's just no level instability right now.
Yep.
Yeah. How many chasers is Ryan using today?
I have no clue. I think he's using a lot of the Omega ports.
Yeah, because I know he had me up for a minute, then Brad, then I saw you were up there.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll set my GPS to Walmart, and I'll be up there probably in about 10 or so minutes.
All right, sounds good. I'll be here.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Bye. If I eat Mexican,
happening right now.
I won't make it to...
And we're gonna,
I don't think it's a funnel. It looks like a funnel, so it's probably just a scary-looking cloud.
But I think it's a wobble. I think it'll wobble back a little bit.
If I eat Mexican, I won't make it through tonight. And there's no bathrooms open. We stopped and bought toilet paper for this reason, but... I love how my stream keeps going down on his side.
Alex W.
Like my
says,
screen is
"My wife
black
making me
on
watch
his
your
side.
channel over baseball. I'm glad to help one more time. Praying for you guys after the storm cleanup. Alex, I'm honored that you're watching us over baseball. Baseball is important. And thank you for the
Welcome to the
for the
bin.
contribution. Tulsa WX Chaser, thanks for becoming a high risk. I'm trying to look at the chat here. It goes by pretty quick. Obviously, the big
I bet you there's a
flashes
spell
pop up with
out
dollar
on the
signs
ocean
next
right
to
now. Look at that.
It's YouTube's fault that they catch my attention first. I'm trying to get as much of a sample of the questions.
Listen, I'm going to enjoy this air before it starts raining again. I don't know about you.
Let's see here. Is it going to speed up when it hits land? Jeffrey, yes.
You're
More
cold.
than likely.
I'm burning
It'll
up.
speed up a little bit as it goes up into Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. But not
I'd say
much.
there's more
In
open
fact, it'll
up
still
here
be
than
slow enough to cause significant flash flooding problems.
what they said, but
Okay, so we've got an
There's
orange
not.
light here.
Did you look?
Reporter Chandra in Y'all Force One.
I guess we're going to eat the snacks after all.
Hey Ron, I just wanted to give you one of our last updates. We just made it to a Dollar General. We're gonna get us some snacks and we're gonna head to our Airbnb and call it a night. I would say to prepare for tomorrow. I want to remind everyone that if you want to donate, you can donate to the gospel.org.
Hi,
And
Gracie.
that just gives us the funds to be able to immediately initiate relief if needed. But we want to be prepared just in case. And we want to be able to be the first boots on the ground to give everyone a sense of relief and to, give back to the communities. And so I just want to remind
I got a
everyone
gut feeling
that.
about
I
this
just want to
storm.
say thank you all for having me on the stream. And hopefully my first hurricane experience tomorrow is going to be a good one.
My stomach's hurting and it's not a
Don't
hungry
forget
hurt.
to tune in.
Awesome. Thank you, Chandra, and everybody else in Y'all Force One. Y'all done great today. Get rested up for tomorrow. It's going to be a long, windy, and wet day. We will talk to you all later. Everybody's saying thanks to Chandra and Caleb, our two wonderful impromptu field reporters, and also Kyle in Austin out there in the Y'all Force One, working behind the scenes.
If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from. Are you new here? Much appreciated. If you are, slap that like button. It's very much appreciated and it helps me more than you would ever know. And if you want to become a supporter of our channel, we have it in our pinned comments, our supporter PayPal, and our supporter Cash App. It all goes towards food, if we can find any, and gas or supplies while we're down here. So it's all very, very much appreciated.
Watch the last couple of frames. You can see that jump back to the west a little bit. It's a wobble, guys. It's going to wobble. It is going to wobble back.
We're going to be chasing Hurricane Idalia all night. We're probably going to take a nap while we're on the stream. Maybe not. I don't know yet. But we will have to get a nap tonight for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a very, very long day. Probably waking up around 3 a.m. and probably won't stop until 11 or 12 the next night. Edgar, you're going to have to hold on. Edgar's number. Can I give it to you? And call him from your phone, please. Got a lot of people in here. Hey, Sutton. What's up, buddy? You're very welcome.
Edgar. You're talking to him.
Put it on speaker. What's up?
Where you ended up at, buddy?
I'm in Perry. I ended up coming on up here. I was going after a storm, but then it hit the shit bucket.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Gainesville, my hotel, try to maybe get a little bit of sleep, and then head back out at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, wait, 10 a.m.
2 a.m.
Oh, I thought you said 10. I was like, you gonna miss it all.
Hell no, bro. It's like 2 a.m.
You ain't gonna fool around with the tornado threat increasing?
I don't know, man. Probably not. This area is a pain in the ass to chase in, and honestly, I'd rather be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the coverage in the morning.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna push my stream. I don't know if I might just leave my stream on and like sleep like they do on TikTok.
Somehow, like, cricket is in my truck, and it won't stop chirping. It's gonna make me just like hit myself in the face.
You got a cricket in your truck?
Somehow, I don't know how we got in here, but it's just loud as hell.
That's funny. Change engine. Oh, I was about to say it said change engine oil. I got to change it.
Yeah, everybody left Cedar Point. I was the last one pretty much out there.
Really? Is it getting high?
No, it's receding. Like, I put a stake in the ground and wait for an hour, and after 1 hour, from 5:50 to 6:50, 7 o'clock, it receded 8 feet.
That's not good.
Yeah, reverse surge.
Yep.
But I talked to some police officers. They said they're not going to be blocking the bridge. There's 30 residents staying on the island.
30.
Mostly elderly. They refuse to leave.
Really?
Bro, I didn't have nowhere to go.
So, yeah, I'm going to come back. I might come back here first thing in the morning and see how high the water is. If I think I can drive through and take a look, I might take a look in the morning.
And you said that come from the police department?
That came from the state troopers.
So-
There's 2 state troopers I was talking to, but they both live in Cross City, so they're from here.
You said that there was at like 30 residents that wouldn't leave.
Yeah,
Most
you
of
can
them,
report-
most.
Yeah, you can report that. It said 30 residents. State troopers went door to door this morning and knocked on every door and on the key. And we're getting reports of who was staying and leaving.
Well, I'll be in Perry. I'm watching this storm. It's trying to wobble back west. So I don't know if I'll stay in Perry or if I'll go on up towards Tallahassee. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna start in Gainesville. Like I said, that's why I want to wake up around 1 or 2. Maybe we'll have a better idea where the eye wall's gonna make landfall, and then I'm gonna try to just head to wherever the eye wall's going.
Yeah. All right. Well, holler at me whenever you head out.
I will. Be safe, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. I'll holler around on that one.
That's crazy.
Hey, Ryan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, so we're almost in Perry, Florida. I think I'm actually going to stay here for a little bit, watch some of these storms move north. But I just got off the phone with another chaser who was in Cedar Keys as well, and he spoke to a state trooper, and the state trooper advised him that there is at least 30 residents that are not evacuating. So just stress to people that they should evacuate. I know a lot of people here, they like to protect what they have. You know, you can't really force somebody to leave their home, and I know it's a sad thing to see, but state trooper said that there's at least 30 residents in Cedar Key that are not leaving. So I know they were expected to get the very high tide, and he also said that the water has receded at least 5 to 8 feet since he has been there. So
State trooper said that there's at least 30 residents in Cedar Key that are not leaving. So they were expected to get the very high
8 feet. That's bad. Oh yeah, you heard it there from Chris as well. A lot of people are staying behind in their houses, in places where I believe those houses will be completely submerged.
Yeah, we're just waiting. Landfall. Holy cow! The sky just got pink.
So that's one of the reasons why we we've had, I think,
I smell
views on
no
our video
wood.
leading up to this hurricane. Hopefully the message is
You
going
run over a
to
skunk?
a lot of people, and you know,
I
people
smell
are
it too, though.
getting out of this thing's way. But obviously, there's
Look how
always
tall that is.
because people are still staying behind. And there's also a million reasons why that could be. We don't want to assume anything. And it's, you know, maybe there's just some really unfortunate situations there, but I just hope that nobody's staying behind just because they think that they're going to be all right. You know, because that would be a big time failure on the communication.
He said that's dinner
aspect
you're
of
smelling.
you know, the warning.
He said
of
that's
this
dinner you're smelling.
So,
No, I hope
lights
not.
are on. So let's hear from Ryan. Go ahead.
Hey Ryan, just another update from the hurricane hunters. They
I
are
should stop
noting
looking
about
at there.
20 minutes ago that the eye wall was still open to the southwest. So what that's indicating is, as you see on radar, we don't have a complete eye wall yet. There's still that lighter red color where the eye wall hasn't completely finished. Once we see the eye wall lock up and finish and it's closed, it's going to strengthen even faster than it is now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Riley. It's going to strengthen even faster than it is now. And the crazy thing is it's strengthening pretty fast now. So the rapid intensification is expected to become even more rapid and intense. Winds have increased to 105 miles per hour in Hurricane Idalia. We expect to be covering this tomorrow morning, as it is going to be a Category 3 or 4 storm making landfall near Appalachia Bay. Somewhere near
Appalachia Bay.
Yeah, this is a good learning experience for people. As a
Go
true
to bed, Jackie.
Appalachian, okay? My
I love how
family
gas is cheaper here. It's
has been
$3.59.
in, you can hear it in my
Oh, wait,
voice.
that's not
My
cheaper.
family's been in Appalachia since the 1700s.
Start looking for food.
Okay?
Well, I just
And
found an
I
army
hereby
truck.
declare
Oh,
that
shit.
the correct way to
Oh!
say Appalachia
Hello.
Found them
is
all.
Appalachia. Think of a I'm throwing an apple at you.
They're pulling out now.
Not
Oh, you're
Appalachia.
joking.
No, they're getting ready to pull out.
And the way to prove that
There's one.
is how do you
Something
say
service though.
the name of this town? Is
No,
it
they're not.
Appalachia Cola?
Are they not?
No. Appalachia Cola. All right? So, yeah. Maybe I'm just upset because you guys are always correcting me
Appalachia Cola.
when I say town names wrong or things wrong. But
You
I hear a lot of people say
Ryan, you
Appalachia.
live in the Appalachian Mountains.
And I don't think there's any
I'm
rules
sure
around
you've
it.
drunk a
I don't think that,
Coca-Cola
like,
before.
you can be wrong.
So, throw those two
But
words
I'm
together
gonna
and you
think
get
you're wrong if you
Appalachian
say
Cola.
Appalachian. Say oil. Oil.
You say oil, I say oil.
Oh.
Hey, they. It's Friday.
Are they? Gee. What do you want to do? You straighten the string out. Let's
confirm that Jamie is coming.
Is he?
He just posted and said, well, we are definitely going to Florida.
I can do it either way.
Now I get to holler at Ryan again after I said I was gonna leave him alone. Ryan, it's Chris. Looks like the National Guard of Florida is sort of setting up shop just south of Perry, Florida. Just figured I would let you in on that they are staging just to the south of Perry.
But just know that you're never bothered. You chime in whenever you got something.
Just south of Perry, Florida. Just figured I would let you in on that they are staging just to the south of Perry.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. And just know that you're never bothering me. You chime in whenever you got something. He sounded like he was actually nervous.
I wasn't nervous. I just don't like bothering you.
Me. Come on, Chris. The more people that are talking to me, the better. The more chances I get to take a sip of water, the better.
Will you GPS to Walmart?
In Perryton?
Mm-hmm.
Perryton.
I would love to. I honestly thought that this outer band would be impacting Tampa by now. I would love to stay here all night and cover this band as it comes toward Tampa, because I think there's going to be some pretty gnarly stuff happen with it. I think we've got a tornado threat. We've got the probably the first round of storm surge coming in behind it. But we're going to have to end this stream at some point and go to sleep. It's not just me anymore, right? But, you know,
Starting
if he's
route
still
to
watching
Walmart
25
Supercenter.
hours ago, it was just me. So I can stream for
In
25
1 mile,
hours
take a
and
slight
just
right
drink
turn
Red
onto
Bull
South
and
Jefferson
not
Street.
care about like what happens
I
next.
think everybody's taking shelter in the holiday in.
But there's like several and people involved now, and there are labor laws. So I am going to.
We're in the
call
middle
it
of
a night.
town and we're losing service.
So we should stick.
I have
one
full
more
bars, which
pressure
makes no
update.
sense.
Okay.
Oh,
that
that's
sounds
shade
good to me. We are going to stick around for one more
In a
pressure
quarter mile,
update here,
turn right.
and then we are going to call it a night. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Ryan Holly. I'm still going to be.
Walmart's right here.
I'm probably
Just have to
still
eat
going
the
to be
snacks is
monitoring a
all I
lot of
know.
this stuff
I
throughout
don't
the
know what
night.
else to do.
I am going to try to get some rest, but I'll be making tweets every once in a while, and then we'll be back
Turn right.
early in the morning.
Alright.
So we're going to stick around
You've
for one more
entered the
pressure
parking lot for
update,
your
Are they
destination.
open?
and then we're going to call it a night.
I don't know what they're in.
Andy, yeah. I still don't know exactly what's going on with Andy. I'm assuming he's going to be joining us tomorrow. I imagine he's resting up for that right now.
Never mind.
That is definitely not them. They did not drive that all the way. We've got plenty of
Yeah, you
potato
got to think,
chips.
especially our crew there in Y'all Force One. They've been driving for.
Is that them in an Equinox?
How long does it take to get to where they are? Like for 13 hours or something like that to get there.
Son of a bitch. They did.
Nice car.
Yeah, nice
There
car.
we go. That's what we like to see. Starting them young. This one right here is going to grow up not scared, but rather prepared.
Do you see Caleb's message?
time.
Hey guys, so we found a Chinese buffet that is supposedly open right in front of our face. So we're gonna chow.
Yeah, so you can keep up.
We may end the stream here just because we're leaving the car. But I promise you we'll start back up another stream shortly. Or in the morning, not decided yet. But tomorrow should be a fun packed day.
They're closed. Closed sign on the window.
Are you? Never mind.
But sometimes things that are really good cost a couple bucks. It's the unfortunate reality of the world.
They're closed.
There's a closed sign on the window.
Wish that it could be free.
Yeah, I thought we found something good.
Apparently, it's
No.
You gotta go all the way to Tallahassee.
I don't know.
And if we go there, I'm getting Panda Express.
It's closed.
However, I will get out and start taking pictures of the boring.
Especially a really good one.
Posted.
With no
Thought we
ads.
found something.
I mean, I can go in there and make
I
us a
hate
pizza.
the apps that are full of ads. I hate that.
You're unmuted now, just FYI.
They're closed.
I know that.
How do I
North
reset
Carolina,
the...
There's going to be the biggest threats.
Was it
after
in
this
park?
gets
Do I have to
past
start the car to
Southeast
reset
Georgia,
this?
Okay, once this starts going towards Savannah, southeast South Carolina, once this gets going towards North Carolina, the biggest threats are going to be flash
Go
flooding
back to where it shows the thing.
and a little bit of a tornado threat and tropical storm, wind gust and storm surge along the coast.
Okay, just hold okay
No
button.
major impacts expected along
Look
the
at that. I know
coast.
something you don't.
The biggest impacts, in my opinion, are going to be a little bit inland between Albany,
we're staying
Augusta, up towards Columbia, with significant
in the
flooding.
car
Up to
for
8
now.
to 10 inches of rain could fall in a very short period of time.
I'm really depressed. I thought that Chinese buffet was open. And now Fat Boy is now sad.
I mean, if we want a mattress.
You could probably video
You
that.
know what's funny? The liquor store's open.
Well, yeah, of course the liquor store's open. Liquor store's open.
No, I think I just saw it leading to the door and it was closed.
It is closed. They got a closed sign on it.
There was a
We're in
guy
Florida.
outside.
We're staying in Florida. We'll probably be in Florida for the next...
Riley's coming
Who knows
through to
what.
tell us. Go ahead, Riley.
I don't know. She's talking to
Yep,
herself,
that's
so I
just
wouldn't
what
believe her
was
very
gonna
much.
say. Also, an update on the pressure readings. So, both planes have flown through the eye, and for some reason, we haven't had the calculations for pressure
I saw like 5
come
people
through
doing
for
drugs
either of them.
in 10 minutes.
Although they both. They
Yeah,
have
Domino's is closed too.
indications that there should be one. They dropped
I'm probably
one
just gonna
on
eat my snacks.
plane dropped 2
How did she now
actions,
notice they put
and they both
a
crossed
board through the...
now.
Yeah, to hold the door shut.
The next update is going to be at 24.
Whiskey and Panda
So that's
Express?
up to
I
you
like
whether
that
or not you wanna
comment.
Stick around to that, but we should see that really soon.
Okay, sounds good.
That
I am
sounds
going
great.
to wrap it
Just a
up.
Panda, though.
Interrupt me if that happens before I'm completely done.
Alright, how long have we been live? It don't show me, does it? Yeah, it
I
does.
want to stick around.
Almost 2 hours. We wasn't expecting today to be a long stream. Tomorrow's going to be the long stream, so we're probably going to call it a stream here for just a little bit. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Like I said, smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live probably from about 3 a.m. until God knows when tomorrow. And if you want to be a supporter of the channel, it is in our pinned comment. Our supporter Cash App and PayPal, it all goes towards food, gas, and supplies. It's all very much appreciated. But on that note, we're going to end the stream, and we will catch you all bright and early in the morning. Make sure you have your coffee. Make sure you have some food, some popcorn, because it might get a little bit wild tomorrow.
All right,
Last time I chased Ian,
I think
a
that
little
is it.
windy, just a little windy.
I'll see you very
So,
early in the morning.
We will catch you all first thing in the morning. Make sure to have notifications turned on.
Okay?
Maybe even set an alarm if you want to hear my voice 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't, but, you know, set that alarm if you want to. But, hey, we'll catch you next time.